Hey guys, what is up? My name is Shane and welcome. Today we're going to be starting this motor. As you can see, putting the coolant in. Well, it's water. Putting water in. And we got everything else set up. I should be able to just turn the key. I know the starter's working right because I accidentally jumped the starter. I'm going to finish putting this water in here and then turn the key and see if it starts. And we'll see what happens. I get pretty nervous. I could have messed something up and I'm just now going to realize it. So it's a nervous time for me. I don't even really want to turn the key and start it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Well, at least we had some sparks, so I guess what I did with the coil and everything worked. Right now my problem is no fuel. Usually I have somebody to help me with this, but today I'm all alone, so it's kind of hard. It's hard to get it started, pump the gas to get some gas into it, and keep it running with the throttle, and come over here and run the light, because I have no idea where the timing is. I think it's about 25 degrees before top dead center. So it's hard to do this by yourself. So that's the problem I'm running into. You can there's a starter solenoid right here, and you can jump the two prongs and get it started, but it's hard to do that with a screwdriver. And I don't have any kind of switch. I thought I did, but thought I had a little switch I could rig up, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go with the screwdriver and try to get it started and try to work the throttle as I put the light on it, as I try to turn the distributor. It's a lot. So after a while I was able to get it started right now. Ran for a minute or two to get the timing right, and then it died on me, backfired a few times. So yeah, what I did to change, because it wasn't firing up before, so I took all the plugs out, I gapped them a little bit better, and I cleaned them off. They were really bad because the previous engine was burning so much oil. that they were covered with oil, and I kind of forgot about that. So that was the problem why I wasn't starting. So now that it fires up, I'm gonna fire it up again, and get the timing a little bit better, and set everything up a little bit better, and get some more water in here. So, well, I got the thing started, and, it was running good. I finally got the timing correct. I was running into a little bit of trouble with that. Yeah, it was a little tough. I ended up using some alligator clips on the starter relay, which is right here. So, there are 2 prongs right down in there that you can jump, and then, that'll make the starter go. So once I got that figured out and started to warm up the motor a little bit, what happened was I was getting some oil leaks, specifically going down onto the header over on this side, and then smoking, obviously. It's a constant drip from like 3 different places down there. And so that one piece oil gasket that I bought, I guess wasn't really such a good idea. I didn't cake on the gasket maker on that. I kind of put a thin layer just because I thought that was supposed to kind of squash a little bit since it was rubber. So I guess not. So it's a little frustrating. So I went down there, and since everything warmed up, I tightened the bolts a little bit. Just before I did that, I put a little bit of gasket maker around the seam of the oil pan and the block where the gasket is. I tried to put as much gasket maker in there as I could, and then tightened it up, and tightened up all the screws that I could reach. I could reach all of them except for like 1 or 2. So I tightened them up pretty good, so hopefully it doesn't leak. I'm gonna let the gasket maker dry overnight and try again tomorrow and see where I get here, if it continues to leak or what. If it does continue to leak, well, I'm gonna have to take out the radiator and disconnect the electrical connections and everything that ties the motor to the car, and I'll have to get my hoist back out, which is over there. I already broke it down. To get my hoist back out and hook on and hoist the thing up, I have to disconnect it from the transmission and get the starter off, and pull it out and up a little bit, and probably pull it up to like here, and then remove the oil pan and change the gasket with the motor in the air right here, just cause actually I guess I can remove the whole engine from the car, take it out and put it you know, somewhere closer to the ground and work on it and change the oil pan gasket. But it just had to be the gasket that's on the bottom of everything. So very frustrating. But other than that, the car ran pretty good. I'm not sure if I have a video clip of it actually running or what, but I got the timing set to 25 degrees before top dead center. So fun stuff. Probably include the oil pan gasket in this video too. That'll be the next thing. Why am I saying this if I'm gonna put in the video? I don't know. So hopefully what I did here works, and if it doesn't, I guess I'll be taking the motor back out. It would be really nice to have an engine stand where you could run the motor on. I've seen them. It would have saved me a lot here in the past with engines and stuff. If you could just put the motor on a stand and have it run. That way you don't have to put it all the way in the car, and that's where we're at here. Next video, I guess, will be whatever happens tomorrow.